but I guess the doctors couldn't have do anything for his eyes in North America. But she knows other doctors that can.
Yeah.
And was going over all this, how she was going to help him and yada yada yada. You want to go? Continue.
I just remembered something.
Oh, okay.
Before, how they revealed that the doctors can't help him was he goes, when he gets blinded, he goes, I can't see.
Yeah.
So boring.
Yeah.
And then they do a completely unnecessary scene where he's, when you see blinking, he's in the hospital.
Yeah.
And there's a nurse with a
mask.
fucking mask on for no reason. She's gonna, maybe he's in the ICU. Okay, yeah. I'm fine with that. I guess I talked myself into it.
Yeah.
Okay, kudos movie. And then she's just doing this dialogue into like a calculator.
Yeah.
And she's talking to the doctor.
Doctor.
Is she calling the fucking doctor? I don't. And the doctor's right there.
Because it was so echoey, it was like he was in the same room.
Yeah. As if they were like playing pretend.
Yeah. There's nothing we could do for him. There's too much acid in his eyes. There's no going back.
It's going to keep getting worse.
Yeah.
You can't fix acid, right? It was one step above just using cans with a string on it. Talk to the doctor. It was that dumb. Oh my god.
I think he's coming too, Doctor.
It's a calculator or something?
This is so fun.
This is Tony Quinn, the district attorney.
Yes.
Is he next to her, like on the other side of him? Because that's the exact same volume of voice and like.
His eyes were too badly damaged by the acid. It burns so deep that it continues to do harm, and there isn't anything you can do to stop it.
If it's acid, you can. You absolutely can.
They didn't pass chemistry. All about that bass.
My problem with it was he goes, I'm blind, I can't see. And then the nurse goes, over a course of seriously a 3 or 4 minute scene, going, his eyes are deteriorating. We thought we could fix it, but we can't. So he's going to go blind. I'm like, you could have cut that fucking scine out then.
Completely.
It doesn't add anything. In fact, it goes, here's it's over here. He's blind. Yeah.
Yeah. It was.
I was so angry. That was
so bad.
The worst scene in the movie.
Then it basically cuts to, we're just like, this footage looks pretty good. Because it's basically doctor training videos.
Yeah.
Like medical stock footage.
Like an ITT Tech commercial.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, they actually...
They tried every procedure, pretty much no one.
This isn't a bad shot.
Yeah. Is this stock footage too? Seems like a doctor training video.
It probably is.
He goes, that surgery didn't work. He's in the car again. That's what it was. And he
goes,
those doctors tried to do surgery. It didn't work. I'm like, why the fuck show it? Just say it. Say, I tried many surgeries. They didn't work. It showed a 2-minute scene again where he went, that didn't do anything. It's so infuriating as an audience.
There's so many pointless scenes in this movie.
And he's
many.
He's like, I tried some weird shit after that, and then they cut to him with the bandages on his face, like Invisible Man.
Yeah.
And they unwrap it, and it's like the Twilight Zone.
It's like, I'm nervous. What if I can't see? Well, you're already blind, so what? You got nothing to lose right now.
Yeah, because he did lose it.
Yeah.
And if there's acid in his eyes that went through his eyes, there's no chance. No. He has to get new eyes.
Yeah, you need like
they just conveniently cut around how they fixed it.
Transplant or something like that, which I think is a thing.
Yeah, maybe they did that.
Possibly.
Overseas. But then they take off the blindfold, and he's like, and then it's back on, and then it comes off again, and he rips it off.
Same.
And then it cuts back, and it's on again, and they have more conversation before it comes off for the 3rd time.
Why show it 3 different times? Why? But then...
Why are you doing this to us?
Yeah, I don't...
Let us go.
Just
3 times.
I haven't seen my family in... It's been months, weeks?
Months?
Years?
However long it's been.
Yeah.
We haven't decided the amount of time it's been.
Yeah, time has become...
Let's just say time is the same. It's been months.
Yeah. Since he has night vision, he's like, I'm gonna fight crime at night. That's because I can see better. Because at first he's like, turn out the lights, guys. Can you see anything? No, I don't see enough. Well, I can see everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fight crime at night.
Oh, his logic was, I can't see during the day, so I can't be a district attorney.
Yeah.
I guess I'll fight crime.
Yeah.
That is such a leap in logic. I can't even fucking follow. I got whiplash from it. Holy shit.
It was so dumb.
He's like, I can't fight legally, so I guess I'll murder people with my gun. They never explain how he gets.
Yeah.
It's like he was ready for this. Like
His whole life he wanted something to traumatize him or something so he could justify murder.
Yeah, it's like those apocalypse guys that are just waiting for it. Like, fuck, here it is. Let's go loot. Let's go. We have all our guns and shit. Like the Purge. He's like, fuck. Finally, I don't have to be illegal. I can just go shoot guys in the face very slowly. After this, he starts off by going, I need information though on what's his name. Snape. Yeah. I can't get over that. I want to call him Snape, and that is an insult.
Yeah. I've almost done it as well. Never.
That is so. Oh my god. Anyway, even though Snape is maybe my favorite character in the movie.
Yeah, I guess.
In this one, Black Panther, Snape. I can't name. Who do you like better?
Yeah.
There's nobody likable, so.
I didn't really like anybody.
No, everyone. It looked like they casted this movie out of a tattoo parlor. Everyone had like the gauges and the earrings. And
everybody had.
They have the fucking hats. Like,
yeah.
Steve especially. The rapist guy in the beginning literally had gauges. Anyway, way off topic. He goes, I have to get information to find out where Snape is. Snape just still sounds like a thing for jizz to me. It sounds like an euphemism for jizz. Anyway, and he's like, I gotta go to this place. And he goes to this random place, walks down in it. It looks like a fucking porn theater. And it didn't sway me that it wasn't, because they turned the camera around. And what's happening is this guy comes out with a wig on, and I thought it was gonna be a stand-up thing, and I was like, oh god. Yeah. It's like Dave Coulier looking guy.
Nope.
And he's got a fake mullet wig, and he's like, what was it?
Something.
Joey Ballsack.
Yep.
Something like that. Is his name on here? Nope. All right. Joey Ballsack, we'll call him. I don't know.
It was definitely Balzac, though.
Yeah, it was Balzac.
Yeah.
So it was really fancy. Oh. Johnny Ballsack.
Is that okay? I was like, no.
And then he proceeds to bring out 4 women. They're all in bikinis, and they all have various degrees of enthusiasm for being there.
And manliness.
Yeah. Sandy was a beast.
Yeah,
Then they all dance one at a time, and we're like, they're gonna show all 4.
Yeah, and they
all danced for like a minute and a half.
And they did.
And then they did.
Back and forth and back and forth and then turn and back and forth. And just when you think it's over, she turns and goes back and forth again.
And she even like looks down at the camera. I'm like, what are you looking at? Oh my god. Never
did I think I would get bored of seeing half-naked women walk back and forth, but immediately
the one looks like you could, you know that Wendy's that closed down? Looks like she worked there and you could like fuck her behind the dumpster. She looked gross.
Yeah, it was.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Candy. Was her name
Candy, Sandy, Mandy.
Candy. Yeah.
They were all Andys.
The next one comes up, she does the same thing, and then they keep cutting to the guy in the audience, Tony Quinn. And when I say audience, I mean there's a couple behind him. I feel sorry for that couple, because I feel like the actors had no idea what they were watching, because they did not shoot it the same day. And then there's a guy in front of him with the comic shirt on.
Yep, glasses and a mustache.
They show him and they go,
yep.
And I was like, oh, that must be the guy he's looking for. Nope.
Just
they show the shirt again later.
Advertising.
I decided to go undercover.
Oh, God.
Nobody's fooled. I went to my local porn theater. Why does he look like a 70s pimp?
That's exactly what he looks like. They have to show a guy's shirt, I guess.
He had the fake facial hair.
Yeah, and then
because the actor shaves, because you can tell he shaved with a fucking rock or sandpaper.
So much razor bumps. And
they show him in the courthouse.
Yeah.
You see that it's...
I'm well aware of that, Roberta. That's exactly why I need him to take this.
You shave with a rock? God. And after all 4 dancers go by, the audience goes wild. You hear this thunderous applause, and it cuts, and they show the same 4 people in the audience that were there.
Yeah.
Guy comes in.
Trench coat.
Looks like a pervert. Again, porn theater.
Yeah.
It was just as good as that scene in the porn theater from The Departed. You remember that? Yeah. Just as same.
Yeah.
I felt the exact same way. It was
Yeah.
so empowered, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
Filmmaking. Yeah, he's dressed like a 70s pimp. He's so obviously wearing a wig, and the guy doesn't mention it. And then they talk, and then he's just like, "I'll give you $1,000 for information." No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna give me information for $1,000. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, here's your information. All right, bye.
Easiest $1,000 you've ever made.
So a 15-minute scene boiled down to a 30-second of
Dialogue.
information at the end of it, of dialogue that mattered.
Yeah, nothing else in that scene mattered. It was so pointless.
This movie's just filler. And
It could have been probably cut to 10 minutes.
a short?
Yeah, like a short sketch.
Yeah.
Like a Saturday Night Live making fun of Batman, which this
Then they wouldn't have earned their 1.5 rating on IMDb.
they got that much? Oh.
Well, you have to give it a 1 at least.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay.
So, yeah,
Jesus.
has to at least have a 1. That means a bunch of people gave it like a 2.
It doesn't.
I hate you guys.
Really
I hate
doesn't.
you.
Oh,
Why are you doing
God.
this to us?
I was
Plead to
so-
your camera.
So excited for
Stop doing this to
Black
us.
Bat, but there it goes. There it goes.
Star Wars, Batman.
What's next? Spider-Man? Man-Spider?
The only thing I think of is if they fuck us with Ghostbusters.
I don't think.
That would hurt. That would hurt so bad.
Yeah, let's pray that never happens.
I want to rescind that. You should totally do that to us.
Yeah.
Man, that would hurt. No,
Um,
they won't do it.
yeah, please don't.
What happens to them?
Right after that, it goes to the scene of him suiting up, right?
Yes.
And it's
If you notice the theme,
5-minute scene of him putting on like a black sweater vest, then 3 different belts.
It's
There
like-
was
it's
a Velcro belt.
or like almost a life jacket. Almost. It's
Yeah.
closer to a life jacket than it is a.
Yeah, and then he had like a Velcro belt, and then he had a clip belt on top of that, and then he puts on his gloves, and he puts on his boots.
And then he puts on the same glove like 3 times. I swear.
And then another
He put on
glove.
like 15
It's
gloves.
like, what is going on? And then
The boots was the worst for
Yeah,
me.
'cause he
that
had,
took
like-
forever.
clips, that's how it started off, just clips, and then slowly moving upwards towards his body. And then he's finally puts on the mask. Just
When he puts on the mask, he goes, and it's on.
Yeah.
And it's like, because it's so tight that they had to cut that out.
Yeah,
'cause
there was no way he
Even
could've-
they were like, that took forever.
Yeah.
And
They
we
could've.
are a movie that takes forever.
Yeah, so let's take out that scene, regardless of all the others.
Yeah. 5 minutes of boot putting on. That's fine. And then he gets ready and then he leaves.
Yeah.
And then he fights these guys from the beginning. He's like, this is where we started, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And I'm like, oh.
Flashback.
So this was an
Okay.
entire flash, which they don't
Information would have been nice,
Yeah.
but you know, you do it your way. That's fine.
explain at all.
I think I give them again kudos for showing restraint for not doing the let's rewind through time like fast forward.
Yeah.
Or did the fast forward thing. We're like, no, here we are.
Yeah, they could have even done the like Adam West.
Oh my god, that was so fun.
That would have been cool, like, and it would have done homage to Batman or Black Belt Man, Bat, whatever the fuck
Black-
they call it.
Big black dildo man. That's
Kind
God.
of.
He did. That's your fault for not putting. That's why they put ears on Batman, so he doesn't look like a big black dick.
Yeah, that's. Damn it! Now I. Thank God he has ears. You just.
I've been waiting this long to say that. I was gonna wait for later,
No, it.
but we got there.
You did.
Ah.
You did.
So yeah, he's dressed
Big
like a big black dildo.
dildo,
And then he goes
man.
out and he
Fuck
thrusts
shit up.
himself into some crime there.
Yeah.
Shakes everything up, you know. Doesn't get tired. His batteries are fully charged,
Yeah.
you know.
Puts himself in some pretty sticky situations, but.
Ugh. So he gets covered in snake.
Yeah, he goes to find Snape's warehouse and whatever, and
kill some guys. We can kind of fast forward at that point, right?
The same scenes with the guns and the really bad sound special effects.
That know me by another name.
He's got a gun. Oh God.
Yeah, that's a real gun. Oh, real gunfire. I could tell. Yeah, I could tell real gunfire when I see it.
Nice recoil.
Ready?
Ask yourself, well-respected
It sounds like they took the sound effects out of Time Crisis 2 from the arcade. The black dildo man comes up and shoots the camera. Comes visible. Boom. He's like, oh, there's a black.
You don't see the gun go off at all that time.
I want everyone to be on the lookout for a man dressed in black. If you see him, kill him. That is all.
You're wearing black, sir. I picture guys coming in like a robot, and he's just like, "Hey, guy in black." He's like, "No, that's me. I'm your boss." He's like, "But you, as my boss, said to kill the guy in black, and you're the guy in black," and their heads explode.
Yeah. So he takes out all of them, and then finds Snape, and he's like surrounded by all of Snape's men. And Snape's like, "Oh, you're screwed now." Da 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 da. He's like, "Are they really your men, though? Are they?"
Pulls out Wile E. Coyote's
Yeah.
thing of dynamite.
Stick of dynamite.
He's like, "Are they yours?"
Yeah, and then all of his men just walk away. I think Snape attempted to shoot him, but even though he was right in front of him, missed.
The best shot in the movie.
And then the
like,
Black Bat tried to shoot him
gone.
too, and
Like I told Steve, he only needs to be afraid of me.
Do you believe that you and your entire crew are on the same page?
If they know what's good for them, they are.
Are you sure about that?
Hey, what's going on here? I'm in charge.
Did he just duck and disappear right in front of him? In the light?
does he kill him in that scene?
No, he grabs him,
Yeah, and
turns him
takes him
around,
out. Oh,
walks him out
yeah.
the door, and he goes, "You got a lot of stuff in here that's gonna put you away for a while.
Yeah.
You know, you got drugs in there, we
weapons.
got weapons, we got."
Ammunition. Hey, let's not give him the Batman voice. We're giving him too much. You got drugs. We're making him sound too good.
Yeah,
you
you're
got
right.
drugs. You got. Yeah. You got a lot of stuff that's gonna put you away for years, and then. But I'm gonna blow it all up. Let's destroy all that evidence.
I think whenever one of us does his voice, the other person has to do the dildo voice.
Yeah.
Feel the noise.
So we're gonna put you away for years.
He says he's gonna put him away, and he's like, "Oh, there's all this evidence in this room right here. Here's my dynamite."
Let's blow
Throws it
it
in there, blows it the fuck up, and I really was hoping they would do the model.
There's stuff there. No.
cool.
No.
No, more fake, stupid bullshit CGI. It didn't look as bad as I thought it was gonna
Yeah,
look. I'll say that.
So.
I'm really trying to give this movie as many compliments as I can, and
Yeah.
they all end with as I thought it would.
Yeah.
About this building, it's loaded with drugs, guns. I don't even think a smooth talker like you will be able to talk your way out of this one.
You really don't know who I am, do you?
I have a pretty good idea.
What?
Thought he was gonna use it for evidence, but
What?
plus the 2 sticks of dynamite ain't gonna do very much.
I know they're gonna do the flame out the door, and it's just gonna look fake as shit. But I was really hoping to do a model. But I love good model work.
Snake was put away for good alcohol. With guns, drugs, and orchestrating an assault on a certain district attorney. Snake was off the streets.
And then just
That's why.
slow rolling credits.
And with the made-up names that we mentioned.
Yeah, Miles Long was one of them.
Yeah, I don't think that's a real guy. His name was all over this thing. Though.
Yeah, he was in a couple places, but
Let's see if he's on here. No, Dixie Collins is though.
Dixie Collins.
She's a real person, believe it or not. Porn actress. So, question though. He blew up the building with the evidence in it, and then he goes, and then they don't show.
And yeah,
They don't show Snape in the shot.
Snape.
And right when I said it, it hurt.
Yeah.
Snape is out of the shot. I'm gonna start over. Nope, leaving it in. All right.
That's what she said.
Fuck you, movie. Leave this big black dildo in there. What? And then I put him away. Oh. And then I put him away for a long time. He went to jail. And then, because of all the evidence we had in there, and he just got put away for life. And he's off the streets. But it's like the whatever. Once you cut off one head, two sprout up.
Oh, God.
So I'm ready to take it on.
There's gonna be a Black Knight Rises 2 or Black Bat, and I'm like, no.
So Rise of the Black Dildo. And then what's the
just
next
turn
one called?
this straight into a porn. Oh, yeah.
Into the Black Dildo? It's been 5 years. This is 5 years ago.
Yeah,
don't make a sequel.
Yeah.
I would hope by now they've all OD'd.
They probably
at
have.
the
They
tattoo
use
shop.
dirty needles from the tattoo shop. Probably they all have AIDS now.
Yeah.
They don't clean them. Yeah, don't. If you're a fan of Batman, I think these people weren't. Like, I think they hated Batman because no justice was done.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Who's this for?
No,
Just
who?
like the Star Wars holiday special.
Yeah.
Who is this for?
Who?
He's turning into Christopher Walken over here
Owl.
as an owl.
Why?
Christopher Walken? That didn't work. Bill Cosby, Christopher Walken owl.
Why? Why would you do this?
If you're a fan of Batman,
Don't watch
this
it.
is the worst thing ever. It's insulting.
Yeah.
Again, if they... Sorry.
No. You're going to say the exact same thing.
If they went down the camp factor,
Yeah.
if they had fun with it...
It could have been slightly enjoyable. It seemed like they knew what they were doing. Like, clearly, Daredevil, Batman, Punisher.
The comic shops sponsor this movie.
Yeah.
They are fans of comic books. They knew
Why?
what they were doing with the characters.
You could have put so many puns in her.
Yeah.
But in her.
Puns in Her could have been the name of a character. Like a Bond movie.
God.
They don't know how to write or direct or light. Any job they had on
all
the
of the
movie,
above.
they didn't know how to do.
Special effects, lighting.
They should have just went full on, let's make a spoof movie.
They could
and
have,
have fun with it and not
like-
take ourselves too seriously.
Taken one class at a community college and made this 10 times better.
Maybe they were taking that class and this is their
This is their project.
thesis.
God, I hope they failed. Maybe we need to save ourselves.
Maybe we do. I'm Tony.
And I'm Batman. And this fucking sucked.
I heard it from Batman. Don't watch this movie. Don't watch this movie.
Don't do it.
Don't watch this movie. I don't know if
Alfred. Destroy them.
You gotta cut the ears off so you look like a big black dick.
Why?
He looked more like Pete Holmes as Batman in those Funny or Die sketches
Oh, God.
in the Pete Holmes show than he
It
did.
was so bad.
He had like... So, Brent, our current winner is Star Wars Holiday Special. The Star Wars Holiday Special, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's like the Ohio State. You have to say the in front of it for some fucking reason.
The Ohio State Massacre.
The Ohio State. So, is this in one corner the Star Wars Holiday Special, and another Rise of the Big Black Dildo Man? Two movies fisting you.
Yeah, just... I don't know.
I honestly, this was bad, but it was bad out of incompetence. The other one, Star Wars one, was made with money.
yeah.
They had it was an actual TV, like CBS made that fucking thing. This was guys who worked and had barely any money from a comic shop, and they put it into this movie, and they failed miserably.
So bad.
So miserably. Oh, let's talk about misery. No, but Star Wars thing is just desperate, and I called it desperate and pathetic when I did the podcast about it
It was.
while you were sleeping the other night. They gave me a podcast equipment in there. Isn't that weird?
That is
You
pretty...
have that in your room?
I have like a couple mics,
Okay, it's
but...
weird. Thank you. I'm gonna go with Star Wars Holiday Special.
Yeah. I think that one still tops the cake, just because it had the Star Wars name on it, and we expected so much more.
I'll go with trying versus desperate cash grab
Yeah.
any day. Failure included. They both failed. So
Oh, yeah.
That's a wash. So one is desperate versus ambitious, but not. They're running before they knew how to walk.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah. I was like, yeah, that's giving them a little much. So
Yeah, but they're ambitious as let's make a movie. But then they're like,
did it.
it's our movie's 40 minutes. Now we got to add slow motion shots of everything.
yeah, we're just not gonna recut any of it. We're just gonna use 20 of those 40 minutes again
The comic shop
with
went under,
different
so
filters.
there's no money coming in. So many blue filters, so many blue gels. Oh my god!
So many blue balls.
Because you thought it was gonna be Batman. You could not warm
Nope.
up to it. So
Not
yeah,
even.
Star Wars Holiday Special is a holdover.
Yeah, we still have a reigning champion for its second week.
I really thought at the beginning of this movie I was going to choose this, but once you start thinking about Star Wars
Yeah.
Holiday Special,
It's terrible.
it's over. It's game over. So yeah,
Yeah.
how was that?
me too.
Can we leave now? Can we leave the house?
Yeah, can I eat some food that doesn't look like it was made in a prison kitchen? Please?
I get prime rib every night.
You get prime rib, you get a
You're getting
recording
prison, you get
studio.
gruel?
I get fucking, it looks like vomit.
Yeah, man, I got like tons of stuff in there.
I have walls.
Really?
Walls.
What kind of bed do you have?
You have a bed?
Yeah, it's like one of those sleep number things. It's awesome.
I have a blanket on the floor.
Wow.
Just
I
one.
have 2 beds in there. One's like a day bed thing. But I use it, so I don't want to.
This is for you.
I don't really want to let you have. Moving on. Let's.
I want some accommodations. One of his beds.
Yeah, you need to fix some stuff. Like the Coke machine in my room has been broken. I mean, you can get the Diet Coke's not working. I don't really drink it, but it's not working. So it's not really like a hurry. I mean, there's plenty of Coke in there. It's awesome. And like Jack Daniels and stuff. It's sweet. Oh my god.
There's
But
remnants of Coke on my floor, like cocaine, but
that's just as good. Right?
mold ridden because it's been on the floor.
Is it just mold that you think is Coke?
After I did a hit of it, it could very well be.
That would explain a lot, actually. To be fair, though, I gave birth. So maybe it's kind of like a...
Also, I have to give birth. That's what I need. I need to produce another victim for this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder when that baby's going to make a comeback. Does it never... I never heard it leave the house.
No.
I hear it, like, in the walls.
Yeah, I hear scurrying and like claw marks every now and again, but
I think we'll have to wait till October.
yeah. We'll have a
I'm just guessing.
1-year-old.
My baby.
Baby.
I'm going to go shoot some hoops in my room.
Yeah, I'm
You gonna go stare at the wall?
gonna, yeah. Oh. Bye. Oh, man.
Oh man, they put a big screen in here since we started doing
God damn it!
Brent, it's time to pay up your bet. I get to do whatever I want to you. There he is.
Oh! Oh, yeah.
I got you. Told you we weren't watching Batman. I'm gonna go play pinball in my room. His name is Mile Lawn, by the way.